Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead. Today we are actually down here by the orchard, guys. I'm going to tell you, though we may have not been able to pull a lot of fruits from these fruit trees down here by the orchard, guess what? Like I said when I created this orchard, that we're going to be planting different things throughout the orchard to take up those extra space that is inside of the orchard, guys. And so today I want to come on in and we're going to be harvesting out a few things here. Now, in a previous video that we did, we told you all that we will come on in and talk about it at a later date. And today, we're not only just going to be talking about it, but yes, we are also going to be harvesting as well. I'm going to tell you before we get all the way into it, guys, we ordered about 10 seeds of this plant right here. And sometimes all it takes is just really one seed. You put that one seed in, you nurture it, you take care of it, and let it go ahead and bear that fruit. Guess what? Over a period of time, you will end up with so much more seeds to where you can plant this out all over on the property. Now, my wife brought these seeds in and she said, hey, and this was in the early spring. She said, hey, I want you to go ahead and plant out this new variety of pumpkin. Just gave it away. This new variety of pumpkin. Now, the actual name for this pumpkin here, or winter squash, is the Tahitian melon. So yes, like I said, the Tahitian melon. Now, it is our first time growing this melon here, or this pumpkin here on the homestead. But guess what? Even though it may be my first time growing this particular variety of pumpkin, guess what? I have grown pumpkin in the past before, so it's nothing different with growing the Tahitian melon, guys.
Only thing different is the name.
Only thing different is the name and the shape of the fruit. But
right.
Other than that, the same treatment went in like I would when I come in and plant the Humble Servant Homestead pumpkins. Now, one of the things before I get on in, with planting pumpkins, guys, one of the things I want you to note, that pumpkins, they sprawl all over inside of the garden area. Now, one of the good things for you to do whenever you're planting pumpkin, because for everywhere these pumpkin, they send a vine, right? They send that vine. I'm trying to find one here now to where did it touch down. So for every time, I don't see one, but I'll show you one as time goes on. But as they sprawl on out, and everywhere that you have one of these bumps or nodes on this pumpkin, it will go ahead and drop roots. Okay, here go one right here. Okay, here go two right here, three, oh, a whole bunch. So for every little node that is on these pumpkin plants, here's a little one that's going to come out. What happened? It will go ahead and send out additional roots. So therefore, sometime if you pay attention to your pumpkin vine, you will say, oh man, the vine borer, they have killed the root of my pumpkin. But you know your pumpkin is still alive and striving and going. It's because of those additional roots that is sent out on the vine, guys. Now, one of the things, if you want a great yield from your pumpkins, what you would want to come on in and do, you know, we do things natural here. You come on in and broadcast on out some fertilizer inside of the area where you're going to have your pumpkin to run. And so whenever those roots touch down, what will happen? They will be able to absorb nutrients as they grow. So therefore, you will end up with a great yield at the end of the season. Okay, so keep that right there in mind, guys. Now, I'm going to tell you, we have squash all throughout this area. You
Not
can't,
pumpkin, you call it squash.
well,
But it's
pumpkin,
winter squash.
Yeah, winter squash, but we're going to call it pumpkin because it looked like a pumpkin to me. But in this area right here, there is pumpkin all throughout, or Tahitian melon, if that's what you want to call it.
Call it
It's
whatever.
up to you. But all throughout there is pumpkins. But all of them is not ready just as yet.
That's right.
And which that is a good thing. But what we're going to do, we're going to come on through and we may talk a little bit about identifying when the pumpkins is actually ready.
And actually, you have 3 generations right there by your foot. One that's just producing, one that's not ready, and the one that's actually ready.
Well, there you go. Thanks for catching that right there, camera lady. So right here, of course, this is one right here that is still in its young prime stage. But I'm going to tell you, if you like squash and all that different other kind of stuff like that, if you get it young just like this, you can actually cut it up and cook it at this stage in the kitchen, guys. So you don't necessarily have to wait for that pumpkin to get big and be at its mature stage for you to eat it. Because I'm going to tell you, in a time or in a situation when you may just plant the pumpkin and that pumpkin first put on its female fruit and it get pollinated and it get to this stage and you're hungry, guess what? Are you going to wait 2-3 months for this pumpkin to be ready before you go ahead and eat? By then, guys, you will be good and dead. So, like I said, you can eat them at this stage. Get you some salt and pepper, season it up real good, and you have a meal you can go ahead and eat. So, of course, this one is not at its full potential. It's not ready all the way to where you can pick it and store it, okay? But here is one right here that is still in that process of fully maturing. And how you can tell by the stem right here, it is still relatively green. Now, one of the things, and plus the color of the pumpkin itself, you could tell it is still kind of with that light dull color. Yes, pale. Okay, now one that is ready, guys, it would be this one right here. Now, how can you tell? We're gonna put them side by side so you can see and you can tell when it's ready. Look at that. If you notice the color difference on this pumpkin right here, that right there is one that is ready. Plus, you know, we usually like to do a little bit of tap test. Another thing is the outer skin on this pumpkin right here is real tough, to where this one still have a little bit of give to it. Okay, now when you come on in to harvest your pumpkin, as you notice what I just did, I just harvested leaving the stem still on top of the pumpkin. The reason for that is, the reason why you want to leave that stem on this pumpkin, if you break this stem off, you're going to allow air to enter within the pumpkin. That will cause that pumpkin to start spoiling, and it will end up rotting away. So make sure you leave a stem on the top, especially if you're going to be leaving them for long-term storage. Don't pull the stem off. Okay, now this particular pumpkin right here can store, guys, I say anywhere from about 6 months in good storage condition. You could probably get up to 9 months to about a year with storing these pumpkins. Now I'm going to tell you, and I've said it before, but this year as well, I also still have a few pumpkins left from last year still on my mantle, guys. Still have pumpkins there. And, you know, of course, we're going to go ahead and start, well, we have been eating from them, and we will go ahead and start, hey, pulling a few more from them.
We're down to 4.
Down to 4.
Yeah.
Hey, there you have it. So that is it right there, the Tahitian squash. But guess what? We're not done, because we want to go ahead and harvest out all the ones that is ready, so that way we can get them cured up and also put them away for storage as well. Okay, right, so let's get into it. Whoa. Gonna be pumpkin catcher this year? Hey, there you go.
Good job.
Like I said, guys, we have pumpkin all throughout. Now, camera lady, I don't know if you want to come and navigate on through here. I want to show them something because oftentimes, come on in, camera lady, come on in.
You want me to come in there?
Yeah, come on in. Come on in, camera lady. You got this,
I don't want to step on your little vines.
It's okay. The vine will be all right.
Okay.
So one of the things that I want to actually share with you all, guys, because I know sometimes, and yes, this is vine borer country, okay? We do have quite a bit of vine borer start passing through here in the June time once the weather get really, really warm. But one of the things I want to show you is the health of this pumpkin vine right here, right where vine borer typically like to come on in and start burrow in into into the vine. If you notice right here, look at that vine, still really nice and healthy, still kicking. And hey, so if you're looking for a pumpkin plant that is vine borer resistant, the Tahitian melon is the way to go, because yes, it do fight against them vine borers, guys. Okay, and so here we have a few more.
And the description of these while he's cutting was a butternut type squash that's very sweet and aromatic, that goes well in desserts, pies, and soups.
Grab these things.
And one of the early heirloom varieties.
Yes.
So,
and that's the beautiful part about it. Like camera lady said, heirloom variety, guys. You know we love those heirlooms. I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. So with your heirloom seeds, guys, all right, now with this particular pumpkin right here, with it being a heirloom variety, you can also rest assured that whenever I cut into this pumpkin and I pull those seeds out, I can come back on in and plant those seeds and they will stay true to its origination, okay? It won't come out looking like something that you never seen before.
right.
So that's what that's what heirloom is.
Let me ask a question. About how many pounds would you say these squash are coming out of here? What do you think that is? About
This
8,
one right here,
5, 8? It's a
I'll
little
say
bit on
about 6 pounds.
Okay.
About 6 pounds. Now we have gotten some that came out of here that was
bigger.
pretty much bigger. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we're still navigating on through. Like I said, all of them is not ready. There go another one. That's not ready yet. Can go a little bit more. Right here, I feel like about a 7-pounder right there.
Okay.
But look at this one. Like you said, they
Whoa.
do get bigger. You see that one? That is a pretty big one right there. Okay, but these are not ready just as yet. Want those skin to get a nice, more darker creamish color.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Now that's a big one.
Let me see what you got.
Huh?
Nice. Yeah, it's time back this way towards the front.
Yeah, I'll be.
You gonna circle back around? Okay. You want me to stay in or come?
We got pumpkin. We got some all up through here, so.
Gotcha. Now, are those rattlesnake pole beans growing in there?
Yes. We do have quite a bit of rattlesnake pole beans in here from last year. on, pumpkin catcher. Oh, good catch.
Good catch.
Oh, I just broke one, baby.
You broke the vine or the pumpkin?
Broke the pumpkin.
Was it young?
Yeah,
You bring it in and cook it like squash.
Yep. Come on down this way, bud. Come this way, please.
Well, I'll come that way as well. But it's at least 2 right here that I see.
Okay.
See what you got. Nice. Look, guys, they're even growing in the tree. On a nice little nest.
So here you go. This is the one that I broke. And like I said, guys, you can cook that just like squash right there. Put that on up there. See if we have any.
And cook it with the okra we just picked. That one behind you is not ready yet.
Not yet. Like I said, as you can see,
Oh, it's still
we
pale.
have some that is real nice. Now, if you all remember, I did the video with that watermelon, guys, and we talk about the pumpkin leaves. What we used to do back home, once these pumpkin leaves start dying back, we would come on in and cover these pumpkins with grass, so that way they don't get burned from the sun. But as you can see, these pumpkin leaves, they're still alive and shading out, shading the sun from hitting the pumpkins. Okay, now let me see here. That one could go a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
Yeah, let's check up here on this end, and then we'll let it go a little longer.
I thought I saw 1 in there. 2 in there, actually. Yep, that one and a little bit further in.
It's a nice one there. Look at that one. Yep, that's ready.
There's mosquitoes down here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're tagging me.
They're not trying to take you away, are they?
Oh, yes, they are.
That's another nice one right there, guys. Wow, look at that. A lot of pumpkins there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful harvest.
Here we have another. Stem was very hard to cut on that one. Look at that one. That's a nice one right there. Now, I think with these right here, if you have them on a trellis, I believe just by the weight of the pumpkin itself, probably would let these get a little bit longer.
Okay.
And they could get a little bit bigger. But I'm going to tell you, this hole from right here all the way up to the top, that is all food right there, guys. All of that is food. Down here is where it's more hollow, where the seeds are at. But all that right there is just straight food. Okay? But hey, guess what? That right there is the harvest for today so far, and we will bring you all back in the middle of fall or so, somewhere around there, and we'll come back on in and get the rest. It could be before then, guys. We'll get the rest and we'll see what we pull from out of here. But hey, from just planting 10 seeds, guess what? You can't beat the harvest, guys.
No.
You can't beat it. You know, and for that I am happy, I'm thankful. But nonetheless, I pray that you all took something away. You could load them on up, son. I pray that you all took something away from this video here today, guys. One of the things that I want you to take away as well is the importance of getting outside and getting in the dirt and plant yourself some food. Okay? If you notice, this is, like I said, is the orchard. So even if you have an orchard, or you just, that's the only space that you have to grow, get on in there, dig you a hole. Now go back to those older videos, guys. I actually showed you all how I was able to get this orchard going, to where I just dig a hole every 5 feet and amend it with the goat manure, chicken manure, and look at that. Look at what we're still pulling out of these beds
Years later.
out of this orchard right here. And this orchard been going for like this for what, about 5 years now? Is it 5 or
about
about
4
years?
4 years at least.
Yeah, about 4 years now. So the thing about it is, you can see the result. You can see that the proof is in the soil, guys.
Yeah.
So get on outside. I can't stress it enough. And start grow yourself something, because we are at a time where that growing your own food is the best way. Because at least you know when you grow it, you know what you're eating, you know what you put inside of the ground to get your plant to this stage. Okay, remember, we do it all natural here on the Humble Servant Homestead. If it ain't natural, that ain't the way.
We don't want it.
But we don't want it. Okay, so
he just loaded up all of these into the wheelbarrow. Look at there.
And
wow.
Look, you know we don't leave the small guys behind.
Oh no, that's our lunch today.
You know, one of the thing is, the reason why we don't leave the small guys behind, because we're also thankful for the little.
Absolutely.
Okay? And if you're faithful in little, remember, the Most High will eventually bless you, you know, with an abundance of harvest. So I always keep that dearly to mind and in my heart, because I'm thankful for every and anything. Not because it was, and you know what, I'm gonna tell you all a quick little story and I'm gone. You know, it's funny now, because thinking about this now, I remember when I was a little boy coming up, right? One of the things is, look at here, there's no way you're going to give my cousin or my brother more ice cream and I get a little bit of ice cream. Because one of the things is, what I would do, if you give them more ice cream than me, guess what? This little ice cream, I didn't want it. That was just how I was when I was a young man. But now coming to the understanding, when you read the scriptures, and you come to the understanding that, hey, look at here, even though it is little, even though it is little, still be thankful for what you get. And hey, that just come back to me right there, guys. I just wanted to share that with you all. But nonetheless, as you all can see, I'm telling you, this morning has been a very fruitful morning.
It has.
You know, we've been out here, like I said, the daily chores. We come on out to take care of the animals, and then we get straight into the garden, guys, and we just work it. And as you all can see, you can see the result. You know, and that's, you know, that's the thing right there, guys. Sometimes you just sit back and you look at, look at the blessing. You just look at the blessing that the Most High is able to give. You know, and it's like, without, you know, faith without works is dead. So at the end of the day, if I didn't come out here and work this garden and have faith in the Most High, that once I plant those seeds, He's going to bless it, and eventually, look at what comes with the blessing. Now we're able to come out here I am able to feed my family. Put it that way. And for that, I'm thankful. You know, it's by the sweat of your brow. Oftentimes I come out here, you see me, I am always sweating. My brows is dripping water. But you know what? It's worth it. And that's what I want you all to see, that it's worth you coming out here and growing your own food. But nonetheless, guys, that is it right there. Right, young man? That is it. Just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. You remember, you keep a smile on your face, you be happy, you be cheerful, and you be blessed. Also, keep a smile on your face and just be happy, just be cheerful. Remember, keep your head on a swivel. Stay positive and stay focused. Until next time, hey, I don't know. We'll catch you all in another video.
That's right.
And have a blessed day.